it's the end of the Red Queen's race. And I feel like the stars are gonna change, because I feel like this was all just rearranged. As we move from hugs and handshakes, we must remember how our souls ache. As we move from confidant to confident, we must remember how our souls pay rent. But I feel like things are falling into place, and I feel like it's the end of the Red Queen's race. And I feel like the stars are gonna change, because I feel like this was all just rearranged. And people take too much pride in the way they pick their side, split up into them and us, assigned seating on the bus. But I feel like things are falling into place, and I feel like it's the end of the Red Queen's race. And I feel like the stars are gonna change, because I feel like this was all just rearranged. As our lives get more separated, well, we wish they weren't so. As things get more complicated, well, we wish we could just know. But I feel like things are falling into place, and I feel like it's the end of the Red Queen's race. And I feel like the stars are gonna change, because I feel like this was all just prearranged. And I feel like things are falling into place, and I feel like it's the end of the Red Queen's race. And I feel like the stars are gonna change, because I feel like this was all just prearranged. I said I feel like this was all just prearranged.
I love it. Falling into place. That is a Jam Tomorrow. And we open with that one today because that's my personal favorite from Jam Tomorrow, so being selfish. But welcome, everybody. It is Matt Connarton Unleashed, and we are live from the studios of WMNH 95.3 FM in glorious Manchester, New Hampshire. And, of course, you can stream the show from anywhere. Go to mattconnerton.com/unleashed for all of your live streaming options, social media links, contact info, show archives, etc., etc. Today is Saturday, August 22, 2026. And let me get these mics on. We'll get these guys in here. And so we have, of course, a Michael Haupley-Pierce in the house. Hello.
Hello. Wonderful to be here.
Yes, good to have you back. And Mark Van Day, am I saying it right? Oh, Vadney. See, I told you I was going to screw it up, and I don't even have your mic up. Why isn't this working? Hang on a second, Mark. Here, we'll get you in here. We've got you on some mics we don't always use unless we have a live performance. Ooh, I think I can hear you now. Say something.
Hola.
There you are. Hey, welcome. Yeah, Mark, of course, has his guitar because these guys are going to play live for us. But we did open with Falling Into Place, one of the studio tracks. We have another studio track from these guys that we're going to feature a little bit later in the show. But yeah, I do so love that song. What have you guys been up to? Catch us up before you play something.
So we've gone through some sort of restructuring. We went from being a 3-piece to a 2-piece to briefly a 3-piece to back to a 2-piece. And I think that is our final configuration is what you see before you today.
Okay. Yeah, because you were working with Gary Smith for a while, right?
And we wish him all the best.
Oh, of course, yeah.
He's got big stuff going on right now, touring both with Fox and the Flamingos local and also with Roots of Creation nationally.
I always say he's the busiest musician I know.
So it just seemed to make more sense for us to simplify things down.
Right. No, that makes a lot of sense. Absolutely. Yeah. So did it start out just the two of you originally? Okay. I couldn't remember.
Yeah. Pre-COVID, like early COVID, actually, we'd been friends for a long time and actually had a professional relationship where I was selling to him in his business and didn't realize that we lived so close to each other. And then
no kidding.
COVID came around and we're like, we could sit 6 feet apart from each other and play some songs.
Right.
Do that.
Yeah. How many songs do you guys have at this point as a unit?
Originals were 25 to 30, somewhere in that
wow,
neighborhood. We don't
that many?
We don't play them all, but we have them. And then probably 120 in our retinue that we can sort of rotate through cover-wise.
Okay. Yeah, you guys have a lot of stuff.
We have a lot of side Bs.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of our covers are real deep cuts.
Oh, really? Yeah. Oh, that's cool, though. When you say that, too, I mean, well, when you play those live, do people ever not know that something's a cover? Like, does somebody ever come up to you and say, hey, I really like that song you guys have, and well, it's not actually ours? Does that ever happen?
I don't know that we've gotten complimented on it. I mean, we're often played at bars. You don't always get a lot of feedback. Sure. I think people often think that they are originals because they're just obscure covers from bands or artists that they might know but have never heard that unless they listen to the whole album.
Yeah. Mike, I'm going to ask you to do something now. Can you move that? I didn't even notice this before. Yeah, because that actually already has a pop filter on it, so I have no idea why we have two pop filters.
All right, that sounds much better. Yeah, thanks.
That does sound much better. Yeah, because you're going to be singing. Well, do you guys want to? I'm dying to hear you guys play live. It's been a long time. Do you guys want to play something for us?
Yeah, this is a song based on the lyrical concept that I had been sort of playing with since college, 35 years. Cliff's Notes. Some studies done on a Japanese island in the 60s with monkeys, and these scientists left sweet potatoes on the beach for these macaques. And eventually one monkey learned that if you washed it in the ocean, you got the sand off of it, and it was a much more enjoyable nosh. And then other monkeys on the island learned that. But then seemingly, according to journal entries, it actually skipped to other close by islands and the monkeys on those islands. But the weird thing is those monkeys can't swim.
Oh.
So it was almost like there was something in the collective unconscious.
Interesting.
The concept is the 100th monkey. It's often been debunked as pseudoscience because of early presentations that were not as scientific as they might have been. Anyway.
Oh, okay.
So this is sort of me looking at this in terms of social media. And as always, Mark just has some amazing music. That was what sparked this whole idea. Usually it's just him playing some chords and then the idea comes to me. And we just sort of Wonder Twins it together.
Yeah.
Form of water.
All right. Can't wait to hear it. Jam tomorrow, live in studio.
When all the headlines make you want to shake your head, worldly affairs make you want to stay in bed. X bombing Y, A boycotting Z, tariffs and sheriffs, entrenched hypocrisy. People seeking new solutions, seeking something more. Monkeys seeking sustenance, standing on the shore. So many monkeys wondering what to do. Should I find my own way? Should I go with you? So guess what? You are the 100th monkey. You figured it all out. From everyone you never met, you know what it's all about. You are the 100th monkeys, say you're the cleverest, because you learned it from the rest. When social media has fueled all your rage, worldly occurrences have freedom in a cage. X rebuilding Y, A now courting Z. Drone strikes, phone mics, fading privacy. People seeking understanding, what does this all mean? One seaside monkey washing her supper clean. So many monkeys with sustenance covered in sand. Should they wash their dinner? Do they even understand? Well, you are the 100th monkey, you figured it all out. From everyone you never met, you know what it's all about. You are the 100th monkey, say you're the cleverest, because you learned it from the rest. When echo chambers have you seeing just your face, worldly conspiracies endangering your space. X buying Y, A becoming Z. Renegotiations, imposed austerity. People seeking something beyond the seeds they sow. One monkey munching, unaware of the status quo. So many monkeys can't do it all alone. Sand is suffering, but is this how we grow? Congratulations, you are the 100th monkey, figured it all out. From everyone you never met, you know what it's all about. You are the 100th monkey, say you're the cleverest, cause you learned it from the rest. You are the 100th monkey, figured it all out. From everyone you never met, you know what it's all about. You are the 100th monkey, say you're the cleverest, because you learned it from the rest. Say you're the cleverest, because you learned it from the rest. Learned it from the rest.
Oh my God, I love that.
Hey,
That is so good.
kind of a departure. I don't know. It was a
Oh, please tell me you're
different.
You're going to be recording that one if you haven't already.
We will, yeah.
Okay, good. Oh, I love that. That's
We've been
a
out of
great
the
song.
studio a while, but we have quite a queue. We probably got a dozen songs ready to record.
That's a great song. Yeah, I mean, I like the the backstory to that is interesting. What gave you the idea? And then, of course, as I'm listening to the lyrics, I'm thinking about all the people on social media who the conspiracy theorists who they figured it out.
Right. Yeah. That's exactly the connection I was trying to make.
They're all the 100th monkey who's figured out something that the rest of us are too, apparently, from their point of view, too stupid to figure out. Yeah. Love that.
Yeah, that was fun. I think that was one that we wrote like 3 years ago and then kind of forgot about. We had a few of those that we wrote in 23, and then somehow digging through old files, I found like 3 sets of lyrics that we already had music for. We just had never done anything with them. We never even played them together.
Really? Yeah. Yeah. Excellent. Now, has it been a busy summer for you? Have you been playing a lot, or have you been focused on writing? Or
This summer, I think busier than normal. We feel like we're ending up with often 2 to 3 gigs a month, which maybe not a lot for other people who do this for a living, but for people that work 50 hours a week, it's a lot.
Yeah.
So, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
30 gigs this year.
Excellent.
So we had 4 last month, including this. We have 5 this month, and then it tapers off.
Yeah.
We're going to take January and February off from touring just because they're horrible months to play out weather-wise and dry January and everything. It's just we're going to take some time and focus on either going into the studio and recording or working on some more new material. We got plenty of ideas.
It's the only reason I can afford my Lamborghini.
Yeah.
A lot of gigs we've been doing.
It's in his pocket. Show it to him.
Oh, yeah. It's Matchbox.
Oh, nice. All the gigs and that sweet advance from the record company and all that stuff.
The
right?
record company's going to give us lots of money and everything's going to be all right. So I'll show some shameless plugs out there as far as upcoming shows.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we've got 8:30, which is Sunday, 2 to 5 at Strange Brew Outside. Saturday, 9-5, we're actually playing at Rockingham Ballroom, opening up for stand-up comedy from 7 to 8. That is a paid show.
That's hilarious.
Sunday the 13th, we're playing at Feathered Friend in Concord from 3 to 5. Thursday, October 15th, we're at Aviva Trattoria from 6 to 8. That's a Thursday. Sunday, November 7th, we're back at Rockingham Ballroom again, 7 to 8, opening up for stand-up. And then Friday, November 20th, we're doing an 8 to 11 show at Strange Brew Tavern here in Manchester.
Very
That
good.
will
Real quickly, if people
round out
didn't
the
write
year.
that down, Mike, where can they find this
They
information?
can find that at Jam Tomorrow the band on Facebook, not to be confused
Oh.
with Jam Tomorrow the Lunchbox, Jam Tomorrow the Flamethrower.
My
The
favorite.
kids love that one.
Yes.
Peter Schwartz, baby Joe.
Oh, by the way, too, for those watching the show online, if you're watching the show, because we do
would've done my
stream
hair. I
to
didn't know.
social media, Mike, you're wearing a Dust Prophet shirt. Shout out to Dust Prophet, of course.
Yeah.
You and I used to be in a band with Otto Kinzel.
You might even be listening right now, actually.
He might be listening, but yeah,
Kinzel.
we love Dust Prophet. I feel like too, that's for Otto. That's because he's done a lot of different projects. Because he's a guy with a lot of ideas. And I think when I first met him, way back in the day, it was Worm Drive was the
Yeah.
band he was in. But I feel like Dust Prophet, like with that, he finally found something that because he's been doing that for a long time now, quite a few years.
And he's not playing guitar; he's just doing vocals and
Right.
synth and front and kind of
And it
the
works.
Brian Eno kind of stuff.
He's a very intense front man.
perfect,
It
yeah.
absolutely works. Yeah, Dust Prophet's incredible. You had asked me if we had them on the show. We did have Otto on the show and shared some Dust Prophet music, but I know it had to be at least a few years ago because it was I have a pretty good memory for just visuals, and I remember talking with him about Dust Prophet, but in the old studio when we were on Elm Street.
Oh yeah.
So we've been
Remember that studio?
Yeah, so we've been here for a few years. So it must have been it was at least a few years ago. But yeah, they're amazing. You definitely want to see them live.
For sure.
Is there anybody you guys have played with who you really sometimes it sort of happens organically where you team up with other artists and play a lot of shows? I mean,
We generally do soul billings.
Yeah, 'cause
we're fortunate in that you
can play a long time.
We get a 3-hour gig, and I don't know. I'm thinking like we did that show at Granite Leaf Cannabis in Chichester a couple of weeks ago for their 10th anniversary, and that was a long lineup. But we were the opening act, and we didn't actually even get to catch much of the act that followed us. So we don't generally do multi-bill acts. It's
Yeah.
for better or for worse. I was actually it was funny because we did I was watching, I think it was at Auto Show, and I'm watching people pack in and pack out, for 40-minute sets.
Yeah.
With 20 minutes between a set, kind of like what we were always doing with
Yep.
MD.
Yep.
And like that was a lot of fun and intensity, but it's also so nice for us to show up an hour early.
Oh, yeah.
And set up and sound check a half an hour before we start.
Yep.
And then we just have a beer, relax. We play for 3 hours, and then we reverse the process and go home.
Yeah.
There was a funny time we played at the Forum in Concord, and they put a placard out in front of the store that said Jam Tomorrow the day before.
Yeah.
So we're setting up playing, and in walk these two old guys with banjos and a mandolin. They're like, where did we set up for the jam?
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So like,
Oh, my.
oh. So
Oh. Did you form a new project with them?
I didn't work out that time.
Yeah, we couldn't.
I don't think they knew any of our
match.
songs.
Yeah, we have one bluegrass song, and it's an original.
So yeah, but that's the problem with the name. That's the only problem with the name. People are like, oh, it's a Jam Tomorrow.
Well, so for people who don't know, obviously, I mean, Mike, you've told the story, but for people new to you, where does the name come from?
So it's from Through the Looking Glass by Lewis Carroll, the sequel to Alice in Wonderland. And she's having tea with the Red Queen, and the Red Queen says, she asks if she could have some jam, and the Red Queen says you can have jam tomorrow or jam yesterday, but never jam today. And it's sort of it's a play on the Latin for to be, but it's also in a tense that can't exist in the present. It's confusing, but it's self-contradictory, and it
Right.
sort of came to be a play on unfulfilled political promises in the late 1800s. When a politician said something would happen, it would be a jam tomorrow.
Yeah.
But for us, it was like, well, we got jobs and kids, and I don't have kids, but Mark got 17 other people's kids at his house, it seems like. And so we were trying to find time to get together, and it's like, can we jam today? And Mark's like, no, but we can jam tomorrow.
Yeah.
And so it just sort of came at it from multiple angles. And I'm a big Lewis Carroll fan, as you know. That Red Queen's
Yep.
Race being
Yep.
one of the songs we did, Chemical Distance. It's
Absolutely.
definitely a recurrent theme in my writing.
Yeah, clearly, yeah. Well, do you guys want to play another? You want to play another live
Yeah,
one?
definitely. You want to do Live in the Blues?
Yeah.
If you're just joining us, we have Jam Tomorrow here with us live in studio. Yeah, I can't wait to hear another one.
This is a really quick backstory. Just felt like writing a song about a draft dodger in Vietnam, and just kind of like dug into some times and places. And Mark had this beautiful track that I wanted to do something that was really storytelling driven about. And so this is just some guy living the blues.
All right.
When I started back in 1968, outside of Sioux Falls with a clean slate, left Missoula, blue lights right behind, doing 95 with freedom on my mind. South Dakota seemed far enough away. I drove 1,000 miles to the break of day. Bought a guitar, stolen money in my shoes, playing on the run and living the blues. Oh, living the blues, playing on the run. Eyes wide open to have some fun, but eyes in front of me on the path I choose, living on the run and playing the blues, playing the blues. Got a 9-to-5 downtown Texaco, just staying alive and taking it slow. Bloody knuckles from turning a wrench, better than bloody bodies in a Saigon trench. Sliding lap steel at the Rainbow Bar, sipping whiskey underneath the stars, under the radar, just paying my dues, playing on the run and living the blues. Oh, living the blues, playing on the run. Eyes wide open to have some fun, but eyes in front of me on the path I choose, playing on the run and living the blues. Time is the game I don't play so well. Don't let it show these things I can't tell. Got nothing but time to play this game. I just smile and sing along all the same. Ain't that the quid in the quid pro quo? Orpheus looks back, 'cause he just don't know, hoping I don't see my name in the news, playing on the run and living the blues. Oh, living the blues, playing on the run. Eyes wide open to have some fun, but eyes in front of me on the path I choose, living on the run and playing the blues, playing the blues, playing the blues, playing the blues.
That is beautiful. I love it.
Thank you.
Jam Tomorrow here with us live in studio, sounding great. Great job, guys. Great job.
Thank you. We appreciate this is such an amazing venue that you provide for folks to play stuff like this. This is awesome. That's what it's all about.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you. No, we take a lot of pride in it. And no, it's great to have you here. We were talking off air, too. You wanted to mention something about you have a friend.
Yeah.
Who,
You have a friend?
I do. I pay him well.
Crazy. All right.
I think he has a few. Well, if you believe social media.
I've been off Facebook for 2.5 years.
Oh, my God. Why?
Because they deleted my profile and banned me. True story.
What Zuckerberg?
What happened?
I don't even know. It's not like when you go to jail that they tell you what you did. You're just gone.
Right. Yeah. When they arrest you, they have to tell you why.
Yeah.
What
I just
they're
got
charging you with.
deported.
Yeah, it's weird, right? How they don't like to. I mean, I've never been banned from social media, but I did for a while. For a couple of months, we couldn't stream the show on Facebook for maybe a month. Tried to find out why, they wouldn't tell me.
Yeah, I'm glad to have that piece of my life back. It's seems like it's probably not a fun playground to be in right now. So a dear friend of mine, Ben, who is the manager at the Packy here in Manchester, he and his wife Dak lost their apartment. The whole apartment building burned down. They lost almost all their possessions, all of their pets except for one cat. They lost like 4 of their dogs. They have a fundraiser going on GoFundMe. You can find it if you look up. Bear with me a second. It's called Help Ben and Daiquiri, DAIQUIRI, Rebuild. But they're also doing an event right now as we speak at the Rite Aid parking lot here in Manchester from 9 to 3. They've had such an outpouring of kindness from their friends as far as money and stuff that they need, that they have more than they need. And so they're actually gathering more to help the other people in their apartment building who also all lost their homes.
Okay.
They're in the midst of this crisis and they're trying to pay it forward. It's a beautiful thing. So if you're in the neighborhood of Rite Aid today between 9 and 3 and you've got anything that you think might be of use to somebody who just lost everything, drop it off. Check out the GoFundMe. Help these people. They're good community members and they deserve our love.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Well, very sorry to hear about. That was just
very tragic.
Just in the news. Yeah, when you mentioned it before the show, I was like, yep, I know exactly. I remember seeing that on the news. Wow.
Yeah.
That's awful. That's awful. Well, do you guys want to play another one?
Yeah, we got a bunch more lined up. So this is, you want to do Plain Me or Motor Lodge? I think I'm still getting a little fuzzy cutting out based on what I'm hearing from one of my people. You hearing it?
Sounds
hearing
good
it
to me. Yeah. Sounds good in the headphones.
All right, Grizz, I'll try to use more mic control.
Finicky wooden instruments and tuning.
Plain Me or Motor Lodge?
Let's do Plain Me.
Okay. This is from our Thinly Veiled Allegory series.
All
A
right.
lot of those.
Jam tomorrow, live in studio.
Plain Me.
Hold on. Okay.
The story's lost like tears in the rain, kinks in a paper chain again and again. A Mobius strip looping around me like some other trip I surround myself with. And a dozen years ago, I was building magnates. 6 years ago, I was a robber baron at sea. 3 years ago, I was lost and full of hate. But yesterday I was just plain me, just plain me. Put myself a circular firing squad, no one to call my partner, call my God. Put myself into unenviable places, places lacking love, empty spaces. So a dozen years ago, I was building magnates. 6 years ago, I was a robber baron at sea. 3 years ago, I was lost and full of hate. But yesterday I was just plain me, just plain me. A dozen years ago, I was building magnates. 6 years ago, I was a robber baron at sea. 3 years ago, I was lost and full of hate. But yesterday, I was just plain me, just plain me. This story is found among the waters, where you raise your sons and praise your daughters. Place yourself in places where you thrive, where you live with truth and where you feel alive. And a dozen years ago, I was a building magnate. 6 years ago, I was a robber baron at sea. 3 years ago, I was lost and full of hate. But yesterday, I was just plain me, just plain me, just plain me.
Jam tomorrow. Absolutely incredible. We got the guys live in studio, and did you say that's a new one? Is that a new one?
We wrote that in 21, actually.
Oh,
That's,
okay.
That is a sort of in my inner emotional turmoil before I actually sold my business and moved on with the rest of my life.
Yes.
That's the Thinly Veiled Allegory series.
I gotcha. I gotcha. By the way, we do want to say hello to some people in the chat room because you're getting some love. Isaac Banks says, good morning, hashtag Matt Connarton. Loud Entertainment says, good morning. Good morning, Matt and Jenny. Jenny, I'm sure, is listening. She's got a big event today, so she's very, very busy.
Jenny.
B. Pinard, but Jenny, the guys were asking about you. B. Pinard is in the chat room and says, good morning, everyone. Jason Polychronopoulos says, says jam tomorrow with multiple exclamation points.
You got to have his band on.
Oh, absolutely. They have been on.
Oh, cool.
But we will do that again. We'll do that again in the future. Absolutely. Yeah, they're really good. They're really good. But if you are just joining us, Jam Tomorrow is here. So guys, I'm looking at the time. Do you want to do one more live one, and then we'll end the segment with the studio track 22, which is a great song. But you want to end with one more live one?
Yeah, we got two if you got time, but we got one if you don't.
How long are they?
One's probably 3, one's 3.5.
Do them both.
All right.
We'll just roll through them.
All right. We won't even tell
the other.
backstories. We're just going to go straight into Motor Lodge.
Sounds good. Jam tomorrow, live in studio.
Sometimes I think you don't even hear me at. Sometimes I think I don't want you near me at. Sometimes I think I'm missing your touch, but then sometimes I don't miss you so much. Sometimes I find I wish for your smile, but then sometimes I stand in the rain waiting a while. Sometimes I wonder where you went, and sometimes I question my intent. It comes to questions every single time. Never answers, never anything deep or sublime. It comes to questions, what do you ask of you? What do you believe? What are you going through? Going through. Ooh. Oftentimes I don't remember the moment that passed. Oftentimes I can't distinguish the first from the last. Oftentimes I feel I've walked in these footsteps before. Oftentimes I see my handprint on the door. Oftentimes I find I reach for your hand, but then oftentimes it disappears again. And oftentimes I wonder what happened to we. Oftentimes I question what made me. It comes to questions every single time. Never answers, never anything deep or sublime. It comes to questions. What do you ask of you? What do you believe? What are you thinking is true? Thinking is true. Most times I fear I've lost myself in the past. Most times I fear I've let the wrong moment last. Most times it isn't me in the mirror at all. Most times I can't predict my fall. Most times I don't know what went wrong. And most times I can't believe I'm singing this song. Most times I don't know how this will end. And most times I question what's round the bend, round the bend. It comes to questions every single time. Never answers, never anything deep or sublime. It comes to questions. What do you ask of you? What do you believe? What are you gonna do, gonna do, gonna do, gonna do, gonna do, gonna do? Ooh.
Oh, so good. I love that song. Motor Lodge?
Yeah,
That's it.
Motor Lodge.
All right. Very good. Jam tomorrow live in studio if you're just joining us.
One more. This is called Fewer Days. It's a really quick song. It opens the book in the middle, reads 2 chapters, and then closes it back again.
All right.
No?
4 days.
Oh.
Bingo. He was so young, and he blamed it all on his youth. She spent so much time inside, she never found her truth. Somehow came to be together, seemed so long ago. They had no idea how the winds of time would blow. There are fewer days behind than days ahead. Early conversations, doesn't matter what they said. Fewer moments together before they went to bed. There are fewer days behind than days ahead, days ahead. There are fewer days behind than days ahead. She was so smart, built a business on her heart and her art. He could never break free preconceptions, what they thought he should be. Somehow they continue. Seems like so much that they've been through. Oh, they had no clue what the sum of time would amount to. There are fewer days ahead than days behind. Latent confusion, should have said what was on your mind. Fewer moments together than you would have designed. There are fewer days ahead, days behind, days behind. There are fewer days ahead than days behind. There are fewer days ahead than days behind.
Oh, so good. So good. Jam Tomorrow here with us live in studio. Guys, thank you so much. That was incredible. In a couple of minutes, we're going to close out with a studio track 22. But remind people again, where should they go online to keep up with everything?
So really the only place you can find us is at Jam Tomorrow - the band on Facebook. Mark manages that, puts up posts when we have anything coming up. We do a flyer for each show, and then we generally do a flyer for like 6 months worth of shows, so you can kind of lock them all in at once. But we don't have a website. We're really not super active on social media. That's the place to find us.
All right. Very good.
And hopefully here again in not too long.
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. No, we should do this more often. I mean, you guys are always making new music. So we don't,
Yes.
It's not like we need an excuse. You know what I mean?
I
Absolutely.
look forward to it every time.
Oh,
Yeah.
wonderful. Wonderful. No, it's
Every
great.
time.
Great to have you guys here. Anything you want to tell us about 22 before we play it to close out the segment?
It's one of my favorite of our songs, so it's like tough picking one of your favorite
Really?
children.
Yeah.
So this is sort of a psychedelic journey through the triumphs of the tarot deck. The 22 cards that are not like the playing card deck, the other ones that really tell the most interesting story, I think. And yeah, it's got all kinds of Easter eggs if you're into Western mystery tradition and esotericism. There's the choruses follow traditional initiatory order of elements, and there's all kinds of nerd stuff in there if you're into that kind of stuff.
Okay. Great. Well, guys, thank you again, Mark and Mike. Thank you both so much.
Long live Matt Connarton.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you for having us, brother.
Appreciate
Always
you
good to
guys.
see
And if you are listening live on Saturday morning, stick around. Coming up in the second hour, we have BF Raid, Boston's final raid. Will be here with us live in studio. But here it is from Jam Tomorrow. This is called 22.
Traveling through the world, past popes and potentates, as priestesses and lovers look my way and wait. But the one with the way to the world is in my chariot, and that magician might become me yet. Just a fool who's fraying at the edges. Got my bag, I got my dog, I'm stepping off of ledges. As the cards are dealt, I see I always break the rules. Carefree, don't care for me. I have to play the fool, have to play the fool. Need to have the strength to hold the lion tight and stand alone in darkness, holding out a light. As the wheel of fortune spins, is justice on my side? As they hang me upside down, my hands behind me tied. Just a fool who's fraying at the edges. Got my bag, I got my dog, I'm stepping off of ledges. As the deck fans out, I see how fate is cruel. Carefree, don't care for me. I have to play the fool, have to play the fool. I smell death, unmistakable. A man upon the water, one glass empty, one glass full. As the devil by binds me in chains, I can see the tower fall. But I avoid the lightning, somehow escape it all. Just a fool who's fraying at the edges. Got my bag, I got my dog, I'm stepping off of ledges. As the cards rain down, I'm drowning in the pool. Carefree, don't care for me, I have to play the fool, have to play the fool. A woman like a star has pictures in her hands as the moon shines over all the creatures of the sea and land. But the sun is rising, an angel trumpets judgment time. The world is ours if we can only climb. Just a fool who's fraying at the edges. Got my bag, I got my dog, I'm stepping off of ledges. As the house of cards burns down, I see I'm just a few. Carefree, don't care for me, I have to play the fool, have to play the fool. Oh, 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 22.